Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany if you've never been here before, and today's video is just going to be me getting ready with you. I haven't really considered what type of video this is going to be. I'm just kind of like in the mood to film at this particular time on this particular day. It is midnight and I just finished baking cookies, so that's the kind of life I'm having. I used to be a early bed sleeper and an early riser, but things are different now because of my lack of structure and lack of an actual schedule. So I figured I would take this time to throw some makeup on my face with you. I think I'm just going to go ahead and match my makeup to my shirt. We got some cool colors here, so I thought that could be kind of a good time. I actually did something similar to this earlier this evening. I went on YouTube Live, which I think I'm going to start doing either Friday or Saturday night at 8 p.m. And tonight is Saturday, and I did it tonight at 8 p.m. and I did like a really cool two-tone look, which was a lot of fun. And I based it off the shirt I was wearing, which is why it makes any sense to mention it in this given time. And it was a lot of fun. It was really pretty, so I thought I would do the same, and I put on this cool shirt with some blues and purples and greens so that we could do a look with these colors and have a little fun. What do you think about that? Let me know down below, because then I'll know if I should do it again. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Those are the only surefire ways that YouTube's going to let you know that I have put out a video, apparently. You can subscribe only and not get notified. You can click on your, subscriptions, and I will not be there, but if you hit the bell, I will be. And it'll also let you know when I'm going live, so I think it's a good idea if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. So, I think it's time we stop talking about it and start being about it and get into this video. If you would like to see me do a makeup look with the colors of my shirt and just, hang out, catch up, talk about what's new, talk about how life's treating me during this pandemic, just keep on watching. I realized that intro might have made me sound insane. I'm thinking back on it and it wasn't a good look. So if you've even continued this far, thank you. I'm just going to take a little bit of the Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacial Water Cream and put it on my face. I keep this on my desk in case I haven't properly moisturized and I still want to put makeup on for a video. I don't really use it on the day-to-day. This is kind of just like a filming thing. Not that I don't think it would be good for day-to-day, it's just that I keep it at my desk, so it's pretty much only when I film. Maybe I'll try it on the day-to-day and let you know how I actually feel about it, but I do like how my makeup looks when I use it for videos. So if that's anything, then there you go. Maybe I could do an actual skincare routine video, because I do have a skincare routine on days when I'm actually leaving the house, and I also have a nighttime skincare routine, so let me know down below if you'd like to see that, because I do have established routines that I could show you if you are curious, which I don't know if you are, but if you are, let me know, and I could do that. So I'm clipping my hair up just so it's out of the way. I've been trying to get as many videos as I can out of like my straight hair, because I straightened my hair for the first time in, I don't know, ever. The last time I used heat on my hair was for my friend Whitney's wedding, which I never put up a video on that. I guess I should check with her on if she would mind me putting her wedding video up on YouTube. I haven't really even considered it, but it was so cute. Her and her now husband Josh got married at one of their shows. She is a singer for like I don't really know what genre they'd be, metal-y band, and before their set during a show, they decided to have an impromptu wedding, and it was absolutely adorable, and I filmed it. I should ask her if she would mind if I uploaded it, because it's really, really cute. But anyway, the last time I used heat on my hair was for that wedding, because I knew it was happening and I did my hair. But I decided yesterday to do it. I put like a really cool, intense hair mask on it from Briogeo, and then straightened it. And so I'm rocking it as much as possible, and I'm going to film as many videos as possible with my hair actually looking nice for once in my miserable life. Anyway, I don't know what my point was, but I'm clipping it up here so it's out of my face, and now let's put on some concealer. I'm going back in with this Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Seashell. I've still been using this, trying to get some use out of it. I'd like to not spill it all over myself, but apparently that's what's going to happen. It's been one of those days, to be honest with you. I'm trying to use it up this year. And what I mean when I say it's been one of those days, oh my goodness, so many... My husband's playing video games right now. That's what that is. But anyways, today's been super annoying. I've had Well, it's more so that this evening has been annoying. I've just had one of those evenings where everything starts to go wrong and you're just trying to get a handle on it. What happened first? I made a mimosa, and it was the last of the champagne, and I was really excited to drink it, and I was telling my husband how excited I was to drink it whilst making, like, sweet potato fries. I was baking sweet potato fries, and I was doing a bunch of stuff in the kitchen at the same time, and I was telling him how stoked I was to drink it and how it was the last of the champagne. And right as I'm saying that, I knock it over, spill it all over, like, the hamburger buns, because I was making veggie burgers with the sweet potato fries. So I knock it all over the hamburger buns, soaking them in orange juice. And as I'm trying to, like, quickly pick up this mess, I set the glass down, apparently too hard, and shatter my champagne glass. So I shatter my champagne glass and get glass everywhere, soak the hamburger buns in mimosa, and it was the last of my mimosa, so I couldn't even make another one. So that was fun, and it sounds like the most first world problems I could absolutely think of, but, like, I bought the champagne because I really wanted to drink it during my quarantine, and now it's gone. And it was just a bit of a bummer, you know? And then now I spilled concealer all over my lap, so first world problems, yes, but they are my problems, and it doesn't make them any less important. People tend to make themselves feel bad because the things that bother them aren't as important as, like, the worst things in the world. And though that is accurate, and though that is justified thinking, you're allowed to feel bad about what bothers you. And I need to remember that, because even though, like, obviously spilled mimosa is so far down on the totem pole of things that are wrong, it still sucks. So there's that. I'm going to go in with this ABH loose setting powder in vanilla. And I haven't really used this that much, but I've had it a while, and I mostly just used it when I did, like, special effects makeup because there's so much of it. But let's try it with, like, normal makeup and see how it is, because I haven't really given it a fair chance, to be honest. And I need to, because I'm running out of powders, which is good. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to hit pan on stuff this year, but I need to, like, figure out if I like this enough or if I need to buy something else for when I run out of the stuff that I do like. Because right now I don't know if I like this. You know what I'm saying? I think it looks fine. I don't know why I don't use it. It's just one of those things that I used a couple times and I didn't really feel was remarkable in one way or the other, and then it got put into a different makeup bag, and now here we are. What do you guys think? Have you tried this, and do you like it? I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I think my under eyes look fine. That concealer, I'm still kind of figuring out if I like. It's one of those things also. I'm doing, like, shop my stash stuff lately. Like, I've had this powder and this concealer a while, and they're both things that I never use, so I'm trying them both out, and, like, this combo looks fine, so maybe both of those things are fine. I don't know. We'll see. Everything's nice and set. Just put on some bronzer and move on. I feel like this video is already pretty long considering I've done literally nothing. Oh, except for get powder everywhere. Okay, sure. Of course I did. Speaking of products I want to use up that I'm getting close to, butter bronzer is almost, it's the closest I've ever been to finishing anything. I feel like I need to get a handle of myself in this video because I feel like I'm throwing out some really negative energy, and that's not, like, the vibe I'm trying to get off, because overall I've been pretty happy. You know, things are ideal for everyone, but I feel like I go through different stages where on one hand I feel like everyone's feelings are justified, even mine, and, like, I'm allowed to be upset and have trouble with the things that I have trouble with. But at the same time, I think about those who even people I know in my day-to-day life have it harder than I do right now. So it makes my troubles seem very small to me, even though I know that, like, everyone's troubles matter. I have trouble, I go back and forth between, like, needing to validate my struggles and needing to, like, put them into perspective, because of the fact that I know people, and I know that there are many people besides the people that I know who are having a harder time than me right now, so it makes my shit seems so small. Sorry, Chris just walked in, so I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, I'm gonna take this Lorac highlighter in Celestial. I don't love this, but I bought it, so I'm gonna use it. I just feel like it's more like an eyeshadow than a highlighter, but anyway. What I was trying to say is, though I don't know. I struggle between feeling like my feelings are valid because they're mine, and though they might not be as important in the grand scheme of things as everyone else's, they're still important because they matter to me and because they affect my life. And being like, bro, there's people that have it worse, suck it up. So that's kind of where I'm at with my mental health, is that struggle. Because I don't really have the same struggles some people have, but I have my own right now. And I feel like they're the type of struggles that everyone's sort of having right now. Like, I feel like it's, I'll say it again, and I've said it before, but the shared experience that we're having right now is so interesting and inescapable. And so many things in my life, though I'm more fortunate than some because of, like, the life I have and the job I have and, you know, certain things about my life, I'm still not, like, great. Like, I'm not super great off. And I'm still experiencing the same sort of stresses that some people are, just to a different degree. I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I feel. I wish I knew how, but I don't. I just feel a little overwhelmed. I guess today's, or at least this evening's one of those bad evenings. I'm just trying to keep things in perspective, but my sleep schedule is super messed up. Like, so messed up, man. Like, I used to be the type of person who was in bed by like 10 at the absolute latest, usually like 9:30, right? So that I could be up at like 6:15, 7, you know, something like that. Sometimes, like, but when I used to be really hard at the gym, I was up at 3:45. No, I was up at 3:45. It's like I've always been like a hardcore early bird. And now I'm up till like 2 in the morning and then sleep till noon each day and then just try to get my life together. And the worst part is, like, I want to go to sleep early. I want to go to sleep earlier, but it's like a 50-50 chance that my dreams are going to be fucking horrid nightmares, because that's what's happening to me. And I know that that's a shared experience because I've seen a lot of people talking about that, but it's so real. I am having nightmares more than 50% of the time. And it's such a weird thing because I'm not even a vivid dreamer. Like, in general, I'm not a vivid dreamer. I don't hardly ever remember my dreams. They're never detailed. They're never anything to write home about, unless, like, occasionally I'll have, like, I have a reoccurring nightmare about my teeth, but right now, all of that is heightened, and it's more often than it is not. So I'll have my reoccurring teeth nightmare, and I'm also having, like, other super weird nightmares that I've never had before that have nothing to do with anything, but also are somehow tied into everything that's going on, and it sucks. So it's like I don't even want to go to sleep because I don't have these nightmares, but also I'm so desperately tired. But I'm also getting like 10 hours of sleep a night. So it's an interesting existence. And it's such an interesting existence to be in, because on one hand, like, I don't feel like I have it that bad. But on the other hand, I feel like my body's under an immense amount of stress, even though I don't feel it on the day-to-day. It's manifesting in so many ways, and I can't really do anything about it. So that's kind of where my brain's at. Just a lot of confusion. A lot of contradicting feelings. A lot of contradicting feelings where I don't really know what the right way to feel is. I don't know if there is a right way to feel. And I'm just trying to get a handle on the situation and, I don't know, figure out how to deal, figure out how to properly process what's going on. So I just put on some tape. I just put some tape on my eyes before we get into the rest of this, and I'm gonna go in with Sapphire from the So Jaded palette from ColourPop. ColourPop So Jaded, in case you didn't know that. I did another video with this look using different shades, which I will link up there in case you're curious. Okay, what else is going on? So I am still working, in case you guys did not know. My position at work, at least for the time being, is still considered to be an essential position, which I go back and forth on, because part of me obviously is happy to be working because I was actually denied for unemployment benefits, and that was cool. I don't like to talk about this kind of stuff, but that was a big fuck you to me, to be honest, considering how much I work. But anyways, I was, so half of me is happy to still be working because of the money, and part of me absolutely hates it because every second I'm at work is a stressful second. I get frequent anxiety attacks while I'm at work, where I have to get up from my desk and walk into the kitchen and kind of pace back and forth for a while, have a couple of tears, and then go back to my desk, just because the idea of leaving my house just fucking freaks me out, if I'm honest. Just because there's something about being at home right now that makes me feel safe. It's like the only place where I feel safe, because it's the only place where I know wholeheartedly that every single person in this space is doing all the things that are important, and taking all the precautions that are necessary during this time. I'm now taking the shade turquoise because me and my husband aren't going anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, we go to the grocery store and I go to work on the days that I work, and that is the extent of our travels. We've gone nowhere else. We don't go to parks with our dog. We go on walks around our block, and then we come home. And then I go to work, and then I come home. And we don't go out because that's what we've been asked to do. And so, since that's the case, it's the only place where I feel super safe, because I'm not going anywhere but work. And Chris isn't going anywhere at all, so I know that this place is safe. I'm now going to take the shade Alidextrin, or however, Alidextrite. Alexandrite, Jesus. I'm going to take it on my finger and I'm going to pop it in the center. So that's kind of how my day-to-day's been, in case you were curious. I'm now going to take Amethyst on the inner corner. That is so hella purple, Jesus. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty, and that Alexandrite just melds the two together really nicely. Oh my gosh, I got it everywhere! That's really pretty. I feel like you almost can't tell the amethyst from the Alexandrite, but it is very pretty. Let's dust some of that fallout away. This is definitely a look that you'd want to do your eyes first with, but I didn't, and whatever. And now let's do a little peel porn for you. Okay. Looks so motherfucking good though. Same with this side. It's just so nice. It's such a satisfying. Yes. Beesh. My hands are very stained. Let's take a little of the shade Diamond and put that in the center of the lid, because why not? Alendextrite isn't really doing what I want it to do, so I want to give it a little jazzy extra. Ooh, yes, just like that. Oh, that's so good. That's so good, right? Okay. Okay. Yes, okay. This is what we were doing. This is what we were trying to do all along. My goodness. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm going to take this LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in Vivid and put that in the waterline. That looks really pretty. And now I'm going to take a little bit of turquoise right here and put that right under that purple. I have like a bright blue lower lash line instead of a dark blue one. I think that could be real, ooh, yes, real pretty. And I was right. Okay, I'm gonna take fluorite right here and pop that on the inner corner because I think that'll be pretty. Okay, I put it on the brush. Hopefully I didn't spray the camera. Got it nice and wet. I'm gonna pop that on the inner corner. Ooh, that is exactly perfect for this look, isn't it? My goodness. Couldn't have planned that better myself. Whew. Okay, perfect. So pretty. My husband's loud as fuck. I am so sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and pop on some mascara and a lip, and I will be right back to show you the final look and finish up this video. So, one second. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. Okay guys, so again, this is the completed look that I created, drawing inspiration from my t-shirts. What do you think? I think it's very pretty. I think it's very dwuk and very vampy. Not vampy, just kind of intense, but like super pretty. I love the way that diamond shade transformed the center of the lid. I think it's like insane. I'm not sure if I like this lip with these eyes, but you know what? I really don't care. I think it looks good enough, and I think if you want to change it to something that you think looks better, like rad ass. I think black will look kind of cool, or like maybe a more cool tone nude, but all my nudes are peachy because that's what I like. So yeah, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and listening to me sort of vent a little bit and kind of like be sad. But I feel a lot better, which is why I wanted to film, because I always feel better after I film, because makeup is therapy for me. Let me know if you can relate. I'm sure some of you can. Anyways, that's it. I wish I had more to say, but I don't. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because that's the only way that YouTube will think there's any relevance to my channel, unfortunately. And tune in Fridays/Saturdays at 8 p.m. for a live stream, because that's what I'm doing now, because I take great enjoyment in that. And it's been nice to talk to some of you too, like in real time. Some of you too, some of you guys in real time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for being here when you could be anywhere else in the world, and I hope to see you in my next video. Okay, bye.